Near the gates of the Milk Kingdom, in the royal garden beneath the fruit trees, there was a little strawberry patch. It was a lovely patch. The soil was soft and warm. In the morning, sweet drops of dew trembled on the leaves. By day, kitty bees hummed above the tiny bushes. This was where the Strawberry Sisters lived, little berry kitties, rosy, smooth, and lovely, each one wearing a fluffy green cap. Among them lived Kitty Strawberry. She was sweet and kind, but very small and not yet as bright as the others. Her sides were still pale pink, and beneath one leaf there was a little white stripe. Because of that, she sometimes felt that something was wrong with her. The Strawberry Sisters hardly seemed to notice her. Sometimes Kitty Strawberry thought they were even laughing at her. So she hid deeper and deeper among the leaves until she was almost impossible to see. At such moments, she felt very lonely. More than anything else in the world, she dreamed of having a real friend. One day, a whisper rushed through the garden. Princess Whipped Cream would soon choose a companion. Not just a pretty berry kitty, but someone she could walk with through the garden, share secrets with, and celebrate little holidays with. Kitty Strawberry wanted very much to be chosen, but every time she looked at her pale little paws, she sighed quietly.
Why am I still not red and ripe? No one will ever choose me. Princess Whipped Cream is so beautiful, so airy, so white, like a little cloud. Her companion should be just as perfect.
The next morning, the gardener Kitty came to the patch with a woven basket. She was strict but kind.
Today,
She announced.
I am looking for those who are ready to go to the palace.
At once, the Strawberry Sisters straightened their backs, turned their brightest sides to the sun, and began to purr sweetly. One by one, the gardener Kitty gently placed them into her basket. Kitty Strawberry's heart began to pound. She stretched up, too. She tucked her pale side beneath a leaf and tried to look her very best. But the gardener Kitty looked at her carefully and shook her head.
No, my dear, not yet. You are not ripe.
Then the basket rolled away toward the palace. The patch became so quiet. Kitty Strawberry curled up beneath a big burdock leaf and began to cry.
So I really am the worst of all. So I am not needed by anyone.
She whispered. At that moment, an old leaf, dark around the edges with age, softly brushed her and spoke in a gentle, creaky voice.
Oh, these young berries, always in such a hurry. Remember this, little one. The truly sweet berry is not the one who wants most of all to be picked first. It is the one who learns to love her own patch.
Kitty Strawberry sniffled.
What does that mean?
The old leaf rustled softly.
It means you must stop hiding. Stop comparing yourself to others. Lift your nose to the sun. Laugh with the rain. Help those who are smaller than you. Beauty and sweetness do not come from waiting and worrying. They come from living.
Kitty Strawberry grew thoughtful. She was still sad, but the leaf's words sounded so certain, so wise, that she decided to try. The next morning she woke with a new thought. Not, when will someone choose me? But what wonderful thing can I do today? When the rain came, she did not grumble at the cold drops. Instead, she laughed and caught them with her paws, and somehow her pink side grew richer. When a tiny ladybug became tangled in the grass, Kitty Strawberry helped her find her way back into the light. A warm feeling filled her heart, and beneath the leaf the pale stripe began to fade. Day by day, she changed. She learned to listen to the stories of the wind. She sang little songs to the bees. She smiled at the sunlight. She greeted the morning dew as if it were a dear friend. Life in her own little patch became so interesting, so full of wonder, that she almost forgot to look toward the palace. Time passed, and one day Kitty Strawberry looked into a rain puddle and gasped. Looking back at her was a beautiful little berry kitty, bright ruby red and glowing in the soft light. But the most important thing was not her color. It was the calm, gentle confidence inside her. She seemed to shine from within because now she was full of joy, not fear. And on that very day, light footsteps suddenly rustled through the patch. It was not the gardener Kitty. Pushing through the tall grass came Princess Whipped Cream herself. The princess looked around, and then she saw Kitty Strawberry happily chatting with the little ladybug she had once helped.
Oh!
The princess exclaimed,
You are so real! At the palace, everyone is always trying to seem perfect. Everyone is trying so hard to look flawless and graceful all the time. But I miss something else. I miss laughter. I miss puddles. I miss wind songs. I miss someone who feels alive. Will you teach me?
Kitty Strawberry smiled. Her paws were no longer trembling. She was no longer afraid of not being liked. She simply felt warm and happy to share her little world.
Of course!
She said brightly, and she lifted her head, straightened her back, and sparkled in the sunlight. Then the two of them went walking together through the garden. White as a cloud, Princess Whipped Cream, and glowing, truly sweet Kitty Strawberry. From that day on, everyone in the garden knew this. There is no need to be sad if your time has not come yet. True beauty comes to those who do not rush to look better than everyone else, but who live their own lives with love, wonder, and joy.